complete lineup when he did that, but we shall see. So coming up now, it'll be Tate Hisey for George Mason, and Raymond Lopez wrestling up, normally a 133, but he has wrestled both 133 and 141 on the season. So Lopez, little bonus point win would be big for the Eagles right now after giving up one on the major decision for Luciani.
Luciani is explosive. You talk about someone else is explosive, Raymond Lopez.
Ray with some big wins already on the season. Beats then fifth-ranked Jacob Van D of Nebraska and his own teammate Max Leet, who was ranked 29th at the Navy Classic. Beat Purdue's Blake Boardman up at West Lafayette. And it's a thing that Coach Borelli said, look, you know, Ray was kind of on the edge of some really big wins, and he got one, and the floodgates have kind of opened for him this year.
Yeah, he's one of the kids you want to keep an eye on. It's really between the summer off-season workouts, see who's making jumps, and he's one of those ones I've been looking at for a while now. He's really solid, can get bonus points out of all sorts of positions, and it's explosive. A lot of fun to watch. Great gas tank and great mentality late in matches as well.
You were talking about that with Lopez, just can wear opponents down with that motor that just doesn't seem to end. Hisey, the freshman. Coach Frank Beasley talks about that he's very dialed in on all the little things, diet, nutrition, weight. The guy that he really thinks is going to be a heck of a wrestler for them, and likely going to be a red shirt this year, but needed some guys because of some of the other injury issues they had. So he gets the Ray Lopez duty today, and can Lopez find some points?
Circling around, he's going to look to shelf that leg if he can get to it. You're feeling those extra pounds here. It does make a difference, but Ray looking really good. Looked like he's about to finish here. That's a 3-point. Transitioning really well. Looking to lock up that leg, maybe get a figure 4.
With a minute to go in the period, Lopez going to work. He's not giving up much right now.
Lopez looking for wrist ties.
Looks like some blood on Hisey's shoulder. I don't know if that's his or that's from Lopez. And Mason out of the ring. So they'll bring him back in. 13 seconds left to go. Lopez comes in 7-1 on the season, a 3-1 dual meet record. And that'll take us to the end of the first period.
And the score for One American University leads George Mason by a score of 3-0.
And Lopez, a winner at the Navy Classic this year, 4-0 record. We talked about those big wins. One against Gunnar Andrick of West Virginia, one of the, I believe, 2 American wrestlers to win that day against the Mountaineers. And then went 2-1 at the Boilermaker duels.
He's building his base up right now. Hisey working to keep him down. There you go. Good escape.
4-0 lead for Lopez. You talked about it Coach Borelli marveled at it as well. Not only the motor, but the work ethic for Lopez. And now have to work to keep that leg away from Hisey being able to do much with it.
Yeah, just heavy hips, not letting them build up from that position.
I bet it's one thing that Coach Borelli said, and it's kind of been this way since he was a freshman. Always first one in the workout room, last one out. It's almost always that way with Ray Lopez.
Great work ethic. With a kid who's giving up a little weight on and being able to get, it's not a riding time point now, but he was above riding time. If he can finish this match out in aggregate, that's a tough thing to do, giving up weight.
And Coach said, again, it's not that he's the greatest athlete. He just makes up for it with grit and hard work, which is a tough combo to be able to fend off.
Tucks the head, giving him heavy hips. Hisey building up, though.
10 seconds remaining, 10 seconds.
Looking to hook the leg and finish off of it. If he can clear his head, he's going to be in really good position to finish. No time.
No points, so we'll send him back to the middle as looking like Hisey's going to go down, looking for that escape and then a takedown to tie the match.
Lopez got a really good transition off his first takedown, was able to hold him down off of it. We'll see how he can do off the fresh restart in the third.
Lopez trying to break him down. Is this an area where the bigger wrestler has a bit of an advantage, maybe more so than a normal, if Lopez has wrestled 133?
Absolutely. I mean, it's that at those weights, you know, you get a little bit of the difference. I've had to bump up to 84 from 174, and that margin doesn't feel quite the same as I would say a 141 to 33. You really feel that strength difference. There's not a whole lot of body fat on these guys.
.110 and rolling in our final period. As Lopez wrestling up against Tate Hisey, trying for AU's second win of the day. Hisey with a nice deke there on that previous move.
Lopez staying very active, keeping center, holding good position. Lopez is great from the front head position. Currently he's got his elbow tied up. See if he can get it to a short arm. Now it's shallow.
Wrestlers back to their feet. Let's see if Lopez stays on the attack. Hisey, that shot. Lopez looking for a cradle.
Really good re-attack off of that. A little bit desperate shot from Hisey. Lopez smells blood in the water. Not enough time.
I think Jason Borelli was hoping to get him out of that, maybe get that extra point and get the major decision. Instead, it's just a win for Ray Lopez, 8-1 over Tate Hisey. Coming up, it's our 149s here